Hello, this short presentation outlines the resources of Recovery College Greenwich, the recovery-focused learning approach we have developed, and where you can find all the information your client might need to help them to decide if attending the college is the right next step for them on their recovery journey. Our normal home is 23 Anglesey Road in Woolwich. Our online presence for remote learners is through Zoom and Moodle classrooms. Although moving online was forced on us by the coronavirus pandemic, it has opened opportunities to potential students for whom travelling to Woolwich, entering an unfamiliar building and meeting strangers might be difficult. A blended learning environment that allows these new students to initially establish a relationship with the college staff, its students, and remotely during the foundation stage is potentially quite valuable. Recovery College Greenwich has been operating in the borough since 2013 and is one of about 70 recovery colleges in the UK. We believe that we are unique in that we're outside of the NHS, and because we avoid extending the clinical experience of our students, taking instead an educationally led approach to personal recovery. Recovery College Greenwich is a service provided by Bridge Support. Bridge Support provides a clear, proven pathway for people with long-term mental ill health to progress towards living a more fulfilling role within their community. Our aim is simple. We help our clients along a path that leads them to enjoy the same freedoms, opportunities and everyday pleasures that most people take for granted. The Recovery College is an adult education institution in Greenwich working with people with mental illness to recover and lead full and meaningful lives. In mental health, recovery means different things to different people. Hence, we offer a range of well-being courses aimed at inspiring hope and supporting people to recognise and develop their own resources in order to take control over their lives. To do so, we focus on a strength-based approach. Courses offer a safe and supportive learning environment to explore what recovery and well-being means to the individual and to learn new skills through self-management to deal with life's ups and downs. Likewise, promoting positive mental health is more than just about resolving problems and obstacles. It's also important to know how to live well, as it is to know how to avoid or reduce things that distress us. We focus on prevention to help people stay well and to flourish. Mental health difficulties affect people of all ages from all walks of life, so we try to reflect the wider community that we serve. What's more, being in the community, we promote social inclusion and support people to integrate into society. Why a recovery college and why are we different? Firstly, Recovery College staff are all adult education professionals with lived or professional experience of mental ill health, and who have specialised in working with vulnerable adults who have multiple barriers to learning. The college is outside of the NHS, and the courses we offer are largely informed and co-produced by former students who have gone on to become peer trainers. The courses we offer may have a therapeutic value or effect, but they are not counselling or any other form of clinical intervention. We only need to know as much about a student's diagnosis as they feel they need to share. We are focused on the person, and from our perspective, the illness they have is just one of the many facets of who they are. Learning anything new is valuable and can help a person see themselves differently. Learning helps a person discover and develop their strengths and how they can use them to live their life to the fullest. We try to make what we do at the college the student's choice. Beyond the foundation course, which we like every student to complete, students choose how much or how little of what we offer at the college they would like to engage in. What are our key aims? Helping students to develop a sense of positive self-esteem, helping them become comfortable with who they are. Motivating students to set goals, having a sense of direction and control over their own life. Providing a space to integrate and socialise, fostering a sense of belonging and being part of something bigger. encouraging students to enhance their well-being through intentional activities, taking responsibility for the things they choose to do, uncovering and implementing values to live more intentionally, being aware of what it is they believe in and what they want to do with their lives. I tend to see Recovery College students as largely occupying one of three broad recovery phases that lay upon a spectrum of personal recovery that they all move through as they progress towards exiting the college. The progress is not necessarily linear in either direction or the amount of time taken, with each student having their own journey taken at their own pace. Those who are closest to crisis when they join us are often primarily in need of the structure, activity and support that attending offers. The maintenance phase provides a space where the stability, balance and well-being improvements that have been achieved so far can be consolidated. In the developmental stage, rising self-awareness and actualization means that they are able to consider and take action on their life beyond illness. The Recovery College curriculum is designed with a range of learning opportunities that offer recovery support through learning that is appropriate to each of these phases. So how do we approach supporting personal recovery with learning achievement? At Recovery College Greenwich, we've consciously explored the connection between the subjects adults choose to learn, how they are best able to learn them, the emotional and cognitive impact that combination may have, and how that can be harnessed to support personal recovery. In doing this, we've begun to understand how andragogic learning theory and the CHIME conceptual framework for personal recovery can lean on each other to create a powerful learning environment that supports personal recovery for anyone who's experienced a period of displacement in their life, such as mental illness. So let's take a slightly more detailed look at CHIME and how we use it at the Recovery College. The CHIME conceptual framework identifies 5 factors we believe everyone needs to live well. When one or more of these factors become significantly diminished, the person is likely to need some form of support to recover on a personal level, even if to all intents and purposes they've recovered clinically. People who experience a period of mental ill health are very likely to suffer a degree of loss in one or all of the CHIME domains. This framework provides a useful litmus check for anyone who's suffered some form of personal displacement. It's a good tool to inform the design of our training courses and is embedded in all of our work. Now let's have a look at the role of andragogy in the way we offer training at the Recovery College. In the 80s, Malcolm Knowles made 5 assumptions about the characteristics of adult learners that are different from the assumptions made about child learners. These assumptions give rise to the principles of andragogy, which at the Recovery College we apply in the following way. Adult learners become active rather than passive in their learning behaviour and need to have some agency in the process. Co-production and reflective practice are introduced at the earliest possible points in the Recovery College curriculum to accommodate this need. Adult learners have experience. Being able to draw on this is empowering, and learning how to be reflective allows that experience to be put to good use. Experience, including mistakes, provides the basis for learning activities. This promotes the development of a growth mindset and helps people in recovery to value mistakes and learn from them rather than being angry with themselves for making them. Learning to become the person they wish to be and show to the world becomes an important part of the learning process. Adults are most interested in learning subjects that have an immediate relevance and impact on their job or personal life. As we age, our orientation to learning moves towards being subject-centered to being problem-centered. Lessons are intended to carry a message that meets a current social or practical need while offering some recovery value. We take take the themes from the CHIME framework and blend them with andragogic learning practice. This provides support and encouragement for self-directed learning that draws on existing experience and knowledge, learning opportunities that support developing social roles and address current life needs while fostering an internalised motivation to learn and progress. This powerful cocktail of adult learning and recovery practice fuels our timetable and prospectus, which breaks down into 5 work streams that in turn support personal recovery through learning achievement. The foundation course sets new students up with a solid understanding of what the college offers and challenges them to consider what recovery looks like to them personally. Courses are generally 6 weeks long units, once a week for 2 hours. The subjects are many and varied, co-designed and delivered by peer trainers and college tutors. The range includes practical life skills, social skills, and the development of hobbies and interests. Workshops are single event sessions that last up to a full day. They're an opportunity to set a learning or creative project through from beginning to end in one go. Workshops are most commonly scheduled during half-term breaks and on other holiday periods. Peer support groups focus on the development of social skills and providing mutual support from a position of shared experience. These are managed with light touch facilitation and driven by the students themselves. Physical activities get people up and moving and include such varied activities as working on the Recovery College allotment, living room fitness, couch to 5K, and general exercise. The Recovery College website is available for you to check for up-to-date information and use the resources that have been put there for students to use. The current timetable and prospectus is permanently available on the website. During half-term and other holiday periods, the schedule of workshops can be found at the same location. The Recovery College e-magazine can be reached via the website, where in addition to the current edition, you will have access to an extensive back catalogue of previous issues. The articles, activities and workbooks in these back issues remain live and accessible. These are a useful resource to start a conversation with a client about an area they may need work on. For example, issue 12 includes an item on sleep hygiene, which is a good place to start a conversation with someone who is struggling to get out of bed in the mornings. The resources section includes a range of workbooks that can be used during key work sessions, in addition to a number of guides to using Recovery College services. If there's a question that you can't answer via the website, there are a number of ways to get in contact with the Recovery College team. You can call us on our office number, or you can text us on the college mobile. Our email address is recoverycollegereception@bridgesupport.org, and you can see what's going on in the Recovery College by following us on Facebook and on Twitter.